Hello Dark Souls 2 fans, this is going to be PG here, and today we're doing Squire PVP. Now Squire PVP is really special. It's something that you could never do in Dark Souls 1. Basically what you want to do is you're going to get your red sign and you're going to go ahead and drop it outside of the Mirror Knight fight. Once you do that, you wait a little bit and you should get a special message telling you that you have been summoned as a Squire of the Mirror Knight. You'll bust through his shield into someone else's world and you'll get to tag team with either the Mirror Knight and yourself, or if the Mirror Knight is going a little crazy, there may already be another person summoned. I have not yet experienced that, but I have seen videos on it. It's rare, but it's also really cool. Basically, that would be you and a friend and the boss versus the host. Now, here is the downside to leaving your summon sign around a boss fight. Idiots that want to gank. Now, they aren't ganking yet because this host thought his friend stood a chance. Now he's trying to jump in. But that's okay, because his friend is dead. And we're not worried about that anymore. Alright. Now, I fought this host 2 more times after this. And he swears up and down he doesn't have a lag switch, but I don't know. With how laggy the fight gets and how he tries to disappear out of random attacks, I would say he's new to having a lag switch and fucked up a little bit. I didn't include the other fights because they were fights where I was actually just calling him out as being a hacker, and I didn't do it to annoy him. I did it so that he would fight me again so that I could prove that he was using a lag switch. Anyway, that's a whole nother subject that I'm sure we'll get into in another video. But more importantly, back to some Squire PvP. Now, to be an effective Squire, there's a couple things you need to do. Benhar of Jugo is an NPC that people like to summon, and you're gonna want to become a lure for your real characters in the game. Now, that's Sunbro and the host. As you can tell, I'm not attacking them. I'm being neutral. I'm letting them attack me. The minute Benhar of Jugo dies, we go from defense to offense. Now it's time to fight. We want to be a lure. That's it. We do not in any way want to hinder the fight or try to take over the fight. The Mirror Knight will kill everyone in here with ease. All you have to do is make sure that you help with the amount of enemies he has to face at one time. So we just took this 3-on-2 match. Well, for the Mirror Knight it was a 3-on-1. And we brought it all the way down so that the host is all by himself. We continue to be a nice lure. Now, we're not really trying to hit him with these attacks. If he gets hit, that's all good. We're helping the Mirror Knight. But like I'm telling you guys, the best thing to do in the Mirror Knight fight is to lure other people away from the Mirror Knight. It pretty much makes it so that the Mirror Knight can chill, do charge attacks, do running attacks. Of course, every fight's going to be a little different, but personally for me, if there's 3 people in the room and it's me and the Mirror Knight, I like to try to lure the host and the summon away. That way the Mirror Knight can finish off Benhar of Jugo, and it'll be an even 2-on-2. And once it's an even 2-on-2, it should be pretty much cake to finish the fight off. Assuming, of course, that I don't get hit by all of these random lightning spears that everyone seems to be able to use these days. Alright, we're not doing the best job of dodging, but Benhar of Jugo is almost dead. We also want to make sure that the summon here doesn't heal. It would be a shame if we had to try to take these guys out. Now, if you know you're going to die, and you fully expect to die, the best thing you can do is to at least take out all of the summons. Not only do you get more souls for taking out all the summons, but you also make sure that the host doesn't win the fight. Now, the only reason why I'm so sure of that is because if you think about it, this host was too afraid to fight a boss by himself. There's no way he's going to be able to lose all of his summons and win the fight. So, he's over there trying to attack the Mirror Knight. But now, he's back to it being a 2-on-1 situation. And as you can see, they pretty much finished him off right there. Now, when it comes down to a 2-on-1 situation, I no longer get aggressive or follow strategy patterns or anything like that. I pretty much just have fun with it when it's a 2-on-1. I'm not looking to kill anyone or do anything super cool. I'm just kind of having fun, just distracting, letting the Mirror Knight do his thing. And it's also fun to just fuck with people when they're trying to fight the boss. That's pretty much the entire fun of this. Is in Dark Souls 1, you could not join any boss fights. So in Dark Souls 2, you get this brand new perspective of boss fights, and you get to really enjoy yourself. I just enjoy watching the Mirror Knight kill people, to be honest. It's pretty funny. And as you guys can see, we are using the Mothra build because it's just fun. I really have fallen in love with the Crypt Black Sword. Now, this guy just, I wasn't 100% sure what was going on with him. But it was just kind of fun to chase him around. Now, the Mirror Knight wants no part in chasing this guy. He pretty much fucks this guy up, but that's alright. We don't care about all that. Alright then, guys. There is not a lot to talk about when it comes to Squire PVP. I'm trying to remember just real quick anything that I might need to put out to you guys about what am I thinking about? Anything that I might need to put out about things to avoid in this, but it's pretty simple. Stay light on your feet so you can get away from anyone. Make sure you have decent magic protection. And most of all, just have fun with it. Don't take it seriously. I mean, look at this guy. He's getting knocked around by a Mirror Knight, and we're just having fun. And the Mirror Knight comes in for the kill. I had a blast doing this, considering I had to do the some other PvP type events earlier in the day. Squire PvP was by far one of my best parts of PvP. It was fun. Other than it being time consuming, I think Squire PvP is one of the best things that Dark Souls 2 brings to the table. I say that it's time consuming because this 10-minute video took me about 3.5 hours to assemble. It takes a while to get summoned, but it happens. Let me know if you guys enjoy the Squire Knight PvP. I'd be more than happy to show it to you guys. Now, to end this video, I want to talk a little bit of PvP strategy for all of you great sword users out there. We all come up against people with faster weapons. Now, the best part of this game is that no one else can know your stats or see your stats. This guy's faster than me. Really faster than me. He can dodge, he can cast, he can swing, he can do all these things. But from the minute we started this fight, I've been setting him up. Now, in the match, if I can do a little damage to him here and there, that's all good and fun. If I can trade with him, swinging when he swings so that we both get hurt, that's ideal. We want that. But what we want most is to set him up for, I believe, oh man, this is a while back, but I think it was Warchild kind of patented this idea of swing to miss and then swing to win. The idea behind it is that you fool your opponent into thinking you have less stamina than you do, and then you swing to miss, and when they come in, you kill them. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.